Welcome to the 2023 NCAA Central Region Tournament quarterfinal press conference for the University of Central Missouri Jennies, representing the Mid-America Intercollegiate Athletics Association. Today, the Jennies are represented by head coach Caitlin Peterson and student athletes senior Olivia Olson and senior Kersti Nix. We'll start with an opening statement from Coach Peterson and then open it up for questions. Coach Peterson.
I'm just thrilled for these girls. They have worked so hard for 5 years. I know everybody says that about their seniors, but they've been through a lot of challenges. And so for them to get to be rewarded to be here and to get that first round win, I'm really, really thrilled. I know that that's not the end goal for them, but to get that first one under our belt, it feels really nice.
Thank you. We'll now open it for questions for Coach and the student athletes.
Hey, Coach, just talk about, the first set. Obviously, your serving was working wonders for you guys, so just talk about what you saw.
Serving has been something that we focused on a lot, especially the second half of our season. It's kind of a mind game of serve aggressively enough to, get them out of system, but still in bounds. And we definitely found a good balance tonight of, being aggressive enough, but not missing a lot. So I'm really proud. We kind of started it off there with those aces in the first set, and I think that took them out of their game, made them a little bit uncomfortable right away, which helped all the areas of our game.
And Kersti, you were feeling it really early in the first set. Just talk about, what you saw on the court.
Yeah, Liv set me up perfectly. Eleanor and Rachel were able to pull the middle blockers on that side, so I was one-on-one, and I just, swing for the fences at that point because I know I'm set up really well. And, as soon as I got that first kill, I was feeling it, and I just went for it the rest of the game.
And then, Olivia, you're, a leader on the team, and you're very emotional. So just talk about, your role in the team and, tonight.
I think the biggest thing for me that I was worried about is sometimes we get into a couple ruts, and we are a very emotional team, like you said. So our highs are super high, and sometimes our lows can be excessively low. And I think my biggest role tonight, besides setting obviously, was keeping those lows not so low because they're a great team. The second game was tight, the third game was tight, and even in the first set they had some really great swings, some really great plays, and we had some really great rallies. So just making sure that those lows aren't so low and just keeping confidence in my hitters and my passers.
And Coach, in the second set, it got really tight, and you guys were fighting for each and every point. So just talk about your message to the team.
I think being in tough games leading up to this point has really helped. Being in the MIAA championship match and having Kearney at home at the end of the season for the regular season championship has given them some experience in really important games where you're playing a great team. We knew that they weren't going to give up. They're a great team for a reason. They're ranked 6th in the country. They weren't going to lay over and die. And so we knew that they were going to fight back. And I'm proud of our resiliency. When they scored points, we put our shoulders back. We were ready to score points again. But, we've got a few things that we need to learn from today as well for tomorrow. But overall, I'm really proud of how they stepped up tonight.
For either student athletes, you guys took, a week off for Thanksgiving break. So how hard was it to come back here to, play competitively tonight?
I got this. It was really hard. Our practices coming back after Thanksgiving break, she worked us. So I think she prepared us well for these intense games. And obviously, like Coach said, we've been in some really tough matches, some dog fights this conference season. And I think that also really helped. Not to mention, right away out the gates, we play in 2 extremely difficult tournaments. And I think that kind of set our mental status up for success as well.
Yeah, and I think we were lucky enough to get a break and for her to give us one. So I think it was a good thing that we were able, to go home and, reset and be with our families and, know that this isn't our identity and it's important to have balance. And also that every other team was doing the same thing. So there's not much pressure to be put on ourselves going back into the practice because we picked it up after a couple rough minutes, but it was fine.
Gotta dust the cobwebs off.
Yeah.
And then lastly, Kersti, I talked to Jackie earlier this week, and she said that, you guys deserve to have that cool confidence to be here in the regional. You guys are here for a reason. So just talk about, that confidence that you guys had tonight.
Yeah, I mean, I think across the board it was very even. I don't think there was like one specific area where we like stood out or like were dipping from. So we were able to, and when you can tell as when we play as a unit, it's like night and day. And then I think at the end of that second set, it was like we kind of lost our confidence a little bit and we were playing really tight, and I think you could tell. So once we were able to play loose and, get on a little bit of a run, we were just fine. So I think she always tells us no one can take your confidence. So that's always in the back of our minds and always how we play. So
Olivia,
Yes, sir.
Kersti, and Coach Peterson, thank you for your time. Congratulations and good luck in the next round.
Thank you for
Thank
having
you.
us. Thank you.